Anyway, did you guys hear that Ethan Klein recently on his podcast said that Hamas hides under hospitals and forces Israel to genocide Palestinians? That was great. Though I would like to begin talking about that, noting that this is not the first time that Ethan Klein has said insane shit like that, like just straight up spouting the propaganda the IDF uses to commit genocide. Obviously, the reason why they say that is because it manipulates really dumb people into believing that it's a valid reason to blow up every single hospital in Gaza and massacre all the patients, as they have done like 100 times. However, he said that sort of thing 1,000,000 times before. Don't believe me? Well, no, I mean, there's this clip in the Noah Samson video that he made that I didn't even know existed, of Ethan Klein just straight up believing the 40 beheaded babies thing. He's this dumb?
Content nuke, as he was one of the first major content creators to spread the 40 beheaded babies hoax.
They found 40 dead fucking babies at this kibbutz where...
Ethan Klein hears something like that, and because he's such a vile, disgusting, genocidal racist, his first reaction isn't, yeah, okay, IDF, yeah, that definitely happened, give me a fucking break. No, his reaction is, those vile Palestinian Islamic Muslims, brown, they killed 40 babies. Unbelievable.
Like, tons of people got killed. Now, I don't know if they were beheaded, okay? And some people really care about that detail. So to me, the 40 babies is enough.
I never really thought that I would.
Amazing. He believes every single insane Israeli, like, racist colonial propaganda genocide justification, and he insists that, like, he's never supported genocide. No one can provide any evidence of me supporting genocide. I'm 100% pro-Palestine. You can't even say that's old, because on his latest fucking podcast episode, or one of the latest ones from a couple of days ago, he just straight up said, dude, what his next episode is police chief accused of shitting on the floor. Do you know who you are? For you, that's like every fucking bowel movement is on the floor, Ethan. Give us a break. Anyway, on the same episode, he said Noah Samson is fucked because he's going to sue him. He's never going to do that, by the way, obviously. He said that IDF is valid in attacking hospitals because there are Hamas command centers under them.
I mean, listen, I feel like this is a force that's going to help end the war, not fucking keeping hostages and underground and like continuing to provoke Israel to attack them.
The Palestinians continue to provoke Israel into attacking them. Their skirt was a bit too short, was it, Ethan? So they kind of provoked the genocide? Is that what happened, Ethan?
And putting fucking like military complexes under
hospitals. Like, Jesus Christ, we gotta go back to like fucking a year and a half ago to even look into that claim. So this is like the initial IDF propaganda video that they posted literally forever ago to try and justify their plan to commit like grave genocidal acts at the Al-Shifa hospital, which they then duly did. They ended up basically destroying it and demolishing it and committing a massacre and burying all the victims in mass graves outside. And this was the initial video that Ethan Klein is referring to here. 100% real, no fake. Now, let's contrast this with what they ended up actually showing us. A first look into Hamas's underground city. Let's check out the underground city. So it's a tunnel under a hospital that is constantly bombed. And it leads to a room with sterile tiles and a sink. This is where Hamas is organizing their military operations. Right here. You guys see it? Yes. This is a fucking hospital. Everything in here is like made of metal, sterile. You have hospital tiles on the wall. It's like a fucking underground hospital room. They got us. They got him. This is where Hamas was doing operations from here. That was a smoking gun. Check it out.
This is a room.
It's 2 fucking hospital beds. And the craziest thing about this is that, like, the underground area of the hospital that they're showing here was built by Israel when they occupied Gaza in 1983. In 1983, the Israelis built a secure underground operating room and tunnel network beneath Building 2 of the hospital. And you see those 2 rooms that they actually showed, like the basement of a hospital, with sterile tiles and 2 beds. That looks like abandoned fucking operating rooms, doesn't it? Now, the Israelis probably initially built those rooms in order to like steal organs from Palestinians, which is what they do. It's like their pastime. But like if they were used after that for like hospital reasons, which is what you would assume given the fucking tiles in the wall and the clearly well-maintained, you know, rustless metal beds and like metal countertops and sinks and stuff that were there, you would fucking assume that was still used for hospital purposes. And that's like a military command center. And that is what Ethan Klein is now using to justify the genocide of Palestinians. Ethan Klein supports genocide. Ethan Klein is a genocide supporter. He loves genocide. Probably the only thing that gets him harder than poop. So this guy claims to be pro-Palestinian, yet he hasn't heard a ridiculous piece of IDF genocide propaganda that he has not willingly spread. He never apologized for any of this, of course. I mean, the hospital thing was literally this week he said that. So, pro-Palestinian. God, man. Dumbest, most malicious, genocidal motherfucker you'll ever see in your life.